Hello, my dear friends. I hope all of you are doing well in your life and you are enjoying this simple subject. You are enjoying mathematics. So, here I am with one more enjoyable video. In this video, we are going to see the problems based on speed, distance, and time. Okay, students, it's gonna be one of the very interesting video because you just have to remember only one formula, and based on this, all these trickier problem we can solve. And the trick to remember the formula is also very simple. So as we are going to see the problems based on speed, distance, and time, let's first construct the formula which is related to these things. Okay, the formula is distance equals to speed multiplied by time. Okay, this formula you have to remember. And to remember the formula, there is very easiest trick. You just have to ask you a simple question. Which question will you ask? Suppose you are traveling by a car with constant uniform speed without changing the speed of a car. The speed of the car is 60 kilometers in 1 hour. Means that car is able to travel in 60 kilometers in 1 hour. So how much will it travel in 2 hours? 60 plus 60, 62 is 120. In 4 hours, 64 is 240. In 10 hours, 60 10 is 600. Means the distance covered by car is nothing but speed of the car multiplied by time. So you just have to remember the smallest example which will help you to construct the formula at the prompt time. Clear? All the problems which are related to distance, speed, and time are solvable just based on this one formula. Means just remembering of this one formula is enough to solve any kind of complex problem. So let us deal with few problems so you will understand. The question is a vehicle running at a speed of 48 km per hour. Speed is 48 km per hour. Okay, takes 6 hours to complete a journey, and that vehicle taking 6 hours to complete a journey means to travel a particular distance. This information is given. How much time will be taken to complete the journey if its speed is 72 km per hour? Now if the speed is increased, how much time that vehicle will take? What we have to do? First of all, let's write the given information. What is the given information? When speed is equals to 48 km, time is equals to 6 hours. So given is when, this is the symbol of when, speed is equals to 48 km per hour, then this is the symbol of then or therefore time is equals to 6 hours to complete a journey, means to travel a particular distance. What is asked? What we have to find? How much time will be taken to complete the journey if its speed is 72 km per hour? Means if speed is 72 km, if speed is equals to 72 km per hour, then how much time? What is the time? Okay, students. Friends, as I told you, it's possible to solve all of these problems based on this one formula. Distance is equal to speed into time. Clear? First thing. Second thing, how to solve it? Very easy. You just have to remember two things. What we have to do? First of all, write the formula, replace the given values in the formula to find out the missing content. Okay, in the formula there are three values. In any kind of problem, at least two among these three will be given, that is for sure. So don't hesitate about it, don't confuse about it. Directly write the formula, replace the two values which are given in the formula to find out the third one. Okay, so our first step is write the formula, replace the given values in the formula. Second step, once again write the formula and replace the two find values in the formula. Okay, so let's deal with it. We have written the formula, distance is equal to speed into time. So let's replace the given values. Speed is 48, time is 6, means distance is not given. Therefore we can say distance 48 into speed 48 times 6. Clear up to this? Therefore distance is equal to 6 heads are 48. 4 is the carry. 6 4s are 24 plus 4 28. So distance is 288 kilometers. What we have done? Written the formula, replace the given values in the formula. Now what we have to do? Once again write the formula, replace the two find values in the formula. So let's write the formula. Distance is equal to speed into time. Okay, therefore now two find values. Which values do we have? We have speed, which is equals to 72. We have distance, which is equals to 288, because we are talking about same journey. How much time will be taken to complete the same journey means distance is not changed. This 288, which is not changed, we have to use it at the place of distance. So 288 is equals to speed. Is speed given? Yes, speed is equals to 72 kilometers. Into time. Is time given? No. So let's write time as it is. Got it, students? Now 288 is equals to 72 into time. Among these three, two values are given. We have to find out third one. Easy for us. To find the time, this 72 will change the side, and here it's multiplying, so after changing side it will divide. So that is too easy for you. Equation solving technique. Therefore we can say time is equals to 288 upon 72. Now apply test of divisibilities. 7 plus 2 9, 8 plus 2 10 plus 8 18. Both are divisible by 9, so let's divide them by 9. 288 divided by 9. 9 3s are 27. 28 minus 27, 1 8 on it, 18. 9 2s are 18. 9 8s are 72. So that is equals to 32 upon 8. Both are divisible by 8. 8 1s are 8, 8 4s are 32. So answer is 4 hours. So time is equals to 4 hours. So to complete the same journey with the speed of 72 kilometers per hour, time taken will be 4 hours. Clear? So I hope you got it, students. The idea is write the formula, replace given values in the formula to find out the missing value. Then by using that newly found value, once again write the formula and replace to find values. Let us clear it with one more example. The next example is from practice set 7.3, question number 4. Question is a car with speed 60 km per hour takes 8 hours to travel some distance. So what is given? Speed is 60 kilometers, time is 8 hours. Just write the given values. Given when speed equals to 60 kilometers, time, then time is equal to 8 hours. Okay, what should be increase in speed? So it's mentioned that they are suggesting us to increase the speed. The speed is 60. It is suggested that increase the speed. Clear? What should be increase in speed if same distance is to be covered in 7.5 hours? Means we have to cover the same distance in 7.5 hours. Means what we have to find? We have to find if time is 7.5 hours, then what should be the speed, right? And based on that, how much that speed is increased. If the speed is 70 kilometers, we will say increase in the speed is 10 because initially it is 60. If speed is 62 kilometers, we will say increase in the speed is 2 kilometers because initially it is 60. Means to find out that increase in the speed, we have to find out what should be the speed itself. Means if time is 7.5 hours, we have to find out speed is equals to what? Okay, students, as I told you, what is the idea of solution? Write the formula and replace the given values. Formula is distance is equal to speed into time. Therefore, what is given? Speed and time. Distance is not given. So let's replace distance is equal to speed is 60 into time is 8. So 60 into 8 is equals to 480 kilometers. Got it, students? Now to find out what is given time, to find out speed. Once again we have to write the formula and replace two find values in the formula. So formula is distance is equal to speed into time. Distance we found 480, which is equals to speed not given into time. Time is 7.5 hours. So what we have to do? First of all, it's a mixed fraction. Convert it into improper fraction. We can directly convert. 7 to the 14. 14 plus 1, 15. So that is equals to 15 upon 2. I hope you got it. Otherwise, let's use this space as a rough place. 7 completed 1 and 2. How to convert this mixed fraction into improper? What we have to do? 7 multiplied by 2, right? Plus 1 upon this denominator we have to keep as it is. Conversion of mixed fraction. So that is equals to 7 to the 14 plus 1, 15 upon 2. So time is 15 upon 2. Clear, friends? Now we have to find out the speed. So speed is equals to this 480. This 15 upon 2 is multiplying. So after changing side it will divide. So 480 divided by 15 upon 2, which is equals to 480 multiplied by 2 upon 15. Why? Because dividing by a fraction is nothing but multiplying by its reciprocal. So 15 upon 2, its reciprocal is 2 upon 15. Clear, friends? Now we just have to apply test of divisibilities. Ending with 0 and 5 means both of the numbers are divisible by 5. So let's divide them by 5. 5 3s are 15. 480 divided by 5. 5 9s are 45. 48 minus 45. 3 is the remainder. 0 on it. 30. So 5 6s are 30. Therefore speed is equals to 96 into 2 upon 3. Now this 9 6 both are divisible by 3. We can divide directly by 3. So here it will be 3 1s are 3. Here it will be 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6. So speed is equals to 32 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. 64 kilometers per hour. So guys, new speed is 64 km per hour. What was the old speed? 60 kilometers per hour. So what is the increase in the speed? Increase in the speed is 64 minus 60, 4 kilometers per hour. So I hope you have understood both of the examples and you may have learned how easy the problems based on the time, distance and speed. Thank you, friends.